never been the type who prays every day or calls on the Lord when they're feeling down. But lately something's changed, and I want to be closer. Lately something's changed, and I want more. Nothing else fulfills me. Nothing else is enough. The word is talking to me, but I'm blowing them off now. 'Cause I want more. I want more. Nothing else is enough. He will never let me down. Even through the pain, he's here. I shall fuck a failure and pain try to get in my way. I remember the price that he paid. People them they tell me can space away, but I know say God day. For my guest souls, my shit alive in the day and my fire in the night. So I should be like tiens la main, even when I am down. I know the Messiah he died for me. Forever I little man, faithful start to wait. I keep moving with the Lord, 'cause I want more. I want more. I want more. Nothing else is enough. Jesus, your love is all I need. Oh my God, your love is all I need, all I need. And I want some more. I want some more of you. On the ground, that is when the miracles happen. When I go on my knees and pray, that is when the miracles happen. So I say, oh Lord, come to me now, come to me now, come to me, come to me now. Hey, they will never find me here, 'cause the Lord is on my side. Oh, 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 yeah.
Okay, welcome. Good day, everyone. Good day, Minister Meshi. Good day. Good evening.
Good day, Brother Robavine. Good day. Thank you for inviting me for the interview.
How are you doing? How is everything?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And you?
No, very, very, very well. Today we're having an amazing time. I just feel excited already, and you know, this session it's really an ordained one. Please, if you're watching, just kindly share as much as you can, and yeah, just share as much as you can. Today we'll be talking about Meshi AG. So I just want to start with a name first. Why do you go by this name, Meshi AG? I guess that's your name, or maybe. Uh,
Okay. Meshi actually is my real name. What they say, call you in Cameroon country name. Meshi is my pilot name, and
Yeah, the reason why I added AG to it was because, when I left my label, but I don't have my handles yet. I don't have my Spotify. I don't have my all my streaming platforms are still with my label. So in order to keep moving on and promoting my music and putting my music on all the platforms, I need to have that change in order to 100% like drift from the old Meshi, kind of.
Oh wow.
And the reason why I did not come with a completely new name is because it's my name first, and also because I've already built like a platform where I think if God has led me to this other side, it's also maybe because of the people that are following me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're
So
like,
now I want to take. I just want to take some time to read about your bio. So for those who are watching, this bio is already available online. I mean, any of this platform that maybe which platform you're watching. So I will read her bio for us to know who Mesh is. And please, if you're I'm from Chelsea, pardon. So somebody saying that we should talk in French. Today it's English.
ok, bonsoir, bonsoir les gars, bonsoir. Il faut partager la vidéo, s'il te plaît. Il faut partager. Comme vous connaissez déjà, je fais le gospel. Et oui, c'est Dieu qui m'a appelé. Et maintenant, je fais que le gospel. Je ne suis pas trop bon en français, mais je vais quand même me débrouiller pour vous.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. So, I want to talk about Meshi for okay, somebody say anyways, let's not go with the online stuff. So I'll read her bio for us to know. This bio, like I said, is available on any of the platform depending on which you're watching. So Atingwa Ghislaine Meshi. Oh, so Meshi is part of her name already. Popularly known as Meshi, was born in November 21st in Santa-Pinyin, that's northwest region of Cameroon, by to Mr. Atingwa Paul Khan and Madame Dorothy Ngwe. Being born and raised in a polygamous home, she learned that being independent is the best option to be self-made in life. Meshi, at an early age, loved music and believed that through music she would become just almost everything she has always wanted. By watching comedy music and other musical videos, documentaries, she began to build her skills in music writing. She started learning how to write music on her own at the age of 13, from just writing poems and fitting the melody afterwards to writing really good music lyrics. Even though the people around Meshi did not see music as a feasible adventure, she took she she took that as a challenge which motivated her to work even harder. The inception point of her career as a professional artist was witnessed after she wrote a marriage song in a beat to surprise her brother during his wedding in 2015. The same year she recorded another song titled Help Me, which together with the marriage song got the attention of Zion Production. Now, this is just the snippet of the bio of Meshi, and fast forward, however, in 2021, Meshi contract with Zion Records came to an end after 6 years of working together, and they decided to part ways. After the aforementioned, Meshi um took a year break from music and came back to the music scene in 2022 as a gospel artist, fully born again. So that's where we are, and ready to walk away from the world and walk in the ways of the Lord. Meanwhile, also changed her name from Meshi to Meshi AG, an abbreviation of the rest of her name. Meshi grew up in a God-fearing family, and from the early age of 8, she was in the children's church group YP, and later on moved to CYF, that's in the Presbyterian Church. So that's we're here with Minister Meshi, and We've heard your story from your bio, but we want to just talk about, because today we talk about the journey, which is the new revelation. We talk about the EP that's coming up, and of course, we're talking about the journey ahead. I know that you should be aware of the challenges that are coming, and or maybe you have challenges already. So how has the journey been? I mean, what really prompted you to that part of, oh, I want to start up a new journey?
Okay, generally, in every field in life, there are always challenges. So, being in music for that long, I already had a lot of challenges. So, challenges are not really a new thing to me. But what I can say is that being a gospel artist is mostly how people take it. It's not really like a challenge because it comes with a lot of peace and a lot of being yourself and a lot of being confident and a lot of being just loving who you are. So the problem is how people take it. Like they see many people think it's like a taboo to maybe follow God or something. Like my experience as a gospel artist has been like beyond imagining, because most people, like when they hear I'm doing gospel, they say really, really negative things. I think it's just few people that have like been encouraging and motivating. I don't know. If you've been online, you realize that the day I announced it, the day I made the announcement, so many people insulted me like so much. Like the insults, I cannot even think about them because they were horrible. But apart from that, I also had a few close people who were like bashing me, not like up close, but their words were mean. And yeah, so and also the fact that I've completely walked away from my old ways. I turn down all shows now. I don't make money anymore from my old songs, and yeah, so it's been a hassle, but I thank God for everything. But I know this is all for the best.
Oh, wow, that's a great one. Someone is asking a question, or that should be Minister Kuba. That do you mind telling us your conversion like story, how maybe you became born again? So do you mind? Will you mind sharing with us your conversion story? Yeah, I mean that I think that was the journey of being born again, I guess.
Okay. Most people who are in the music industry who knew me or who know me up close, they know that I I might have been in the world, but I was not really in the world, because I used to have people call me pastor even when I was doing the secular music. Like the way I would dress, many people will even make fun of it. And even when I post pictures sometimes, like I think it was last year at the Bonte and Jebelt event, the outfit I wore was really criticized, and people said it was too long, that I was dressed like a Magida, something like that. So I've always like had a fight inside of me. I was like in between. I was like one leg in, one leg out with God. And after some time, I realized that that wasn't really going. So earlier this year, after I left my label, because one of the things that was really holding me back was my label. I could not just get up one day and be like, oh, I want to do gospel, and you guys should just support me on this and all of that, because they were like gunning for the business side of everything. So when our contract ended and we went our separate ways, even though I wanted to walk alone, but after some time, I realized that okay, this isn't really working anymore. I need to like pick a side. Like, there's nothing like in between with God. It's either you're completely in or you're not. And generally, the Bible says the person that comes forward, and when the person starts looking back, you're no longer with God. Something like that. So earlier this year, like my life was just at a certain point where I was full of depression. I was really, really depressed. I was not happy with anything in my life. It was just like everything was going down, like everything was like stumbling. So at the same time, I started praying a lot. I started praying a lot because that was like what was keeping me. I really didn't have somebody to talk to that would understand me to that level. So I started praying a lot. I started praying a lot. And then when I just said this pastor that I spoke to, he said, no matter how I pray, if I don't fully commit to God, or no matter how many times I cry, because there were nights that I cried, because there were nights that I really, really cried. It was like my life was just like a void. There were nights that I really, really cried. And believe me, you, to really go to God and 100% be with God, you cry. You cry because you're taking on something that you don't know and you're leaving behind everything that you've known. So to really like take on the journey of being with God and doing the work of God, if you don't cry, it means that there's something wrong. So there were nights that I really, really cried. And the pastor told me that crying does will not fix anything. That is about me leaving the world and doing the work of God. That I'm gonna go round and round and round and round. I'm still gonna come back here because this is where I'm supposed to be. So after that, after that, one of my sisters that I was staying with, she was like seriously ill, like seriously ill. It was like an attack. And at that moment, we started praying together, like sometimes all night. We would pray from midnight to 3 a.m. We would pray, read the Bible, do a hallelujah challenge, follow online preachers, read it. Like it was like every day we would fast. It was like a 3 month something. So after this, it just became like a habit. I started doing it more. I started doing it more. I started doing it more. And then the more I got closer to God, the more I got knowledge, because one of the books that transformed me was the book of um I'm forgetting the name, but I'll come back to that later because I really want to explain what I understood there and the mystery in that book. The book of Jonah. The book of Jonah was what completely got me. Like I know somebody will be like Jonah for real, but yeah, the book of Jonah was the book that completely got me. So when my sister was sick, we started praying every day, praying every day, praying every day, praying every day, all night sometimes. That's how I just got into that habit. I got closer to God, and there was this part of me that wanted more of it. And that's how I just decided that, okay, I'm doing this. It's difficult. I don't know what awaits me, but I'm doing this. Yeah. And I just know that God's with me on this.
Wow.
So after some time, when I moved out, I started like I left my sister, and then because I was actually there because she was sick, so I left my sister. After she got better, I started staying alone. At this moment in time when I was staying alone, it was like, how can I was like, I was, have you ever felt like you're in a tunnel alone? Even though you're meeting people every day, I just felt like I was in a tunnel alone. Like it was just like that moment, that alone time that I needed to really commit to what I had to do. Like I had that for months. I had that for months. There were days that I didn't have up to 100 francs on my body. Me. And so I was like, the lowest I used to have is like 100,000 for emergencies. But there were days that I didn't have like 100 francs on me. It was like God took everything away from me. Everything. Days that I could not pay my transport to go to where I had to go. At the same time, thieves took my bag with my phone, my documents, and almost everything. Like literally, God took away everything from me, even my phone. Like anything that was to connect me to the world was taken away from me by God. So this is how I got closer to God. Like for that moment, I could not even take. You know how girls take pictures all the time to stay current on social media. I could not even take a picture. I couldn't even I couldn't even be on social. I wasn't on social media for so long, and people were like, "Why was I on social media?" I'm telling you, that God took away everything from me. And yeah, that's how I got to know him more. That's how I got to know him more. I started reading the Bible, listening to Joshua Selman. This is one of the people that I listen to his messages because his messages carry a lot, and they correlate with real life. And sometimes I really relate with what he's saying. Yeah. So his messages were really transformative for me. They helped me a lot. And yeah, I started listening to his messages sometimes the whole night. Sometimes I'll play the whole night. Sometimes that's the only thing that could help me sleep. Some nights I'll play until 5 a.m. Then I'll sleep till 8. So it was just like that on like for months. And then after this, I was strong. I was mentally stronger to face all those comments, all those criticisms, all those people that were attacking me. This I needed this because it helped me to be mentally strong for everything that was ahead of me.
Wow. This is really what you're saying. It's like a journey that a lot of people have been there, and definitely they can relate to that. But I have some questions which I will come there. Also, we have some encouragement message from okay, H1. That should be Desmond, I guess. H1 page rather. So okay, he's trying to say that as a gospel artist, you should be aware that you'll be criticized. And Minister Akubai confirmed to that which you're saying. She has been in that place, that everything you have been narrating. And also we have also a question, I guess, comment from H1. Um, Meshi, now that you are doing the gospel, are you under a label or are you an independent artist? Are you open for programs? That's a question from Minister from H1, yeah, H1 page.
Yeah, currently I'm not under a label, and to be honest, this EP that I'm about to release is really God's hand, because I started this EP with 10,000 francs in my pocket. 10,000. And along my journey, God has been there. God has been providing. I just believe that, okay, let me start this and see where it's going to lead. God has been providing. God has been there. And I'm here now. I don't have a label. I don't really have real support. But once in a while, I have fans that will reach out and be like, Meshi, take this. And just like when I announced that I want to start singing for God, I've had a few people who really want to support, a few people who have supported financially, like people that I've never met. I don't know them. I've never seen them. They just reach out and they want to like support in one way or the other. And that's really helped me.
Okay, so are you open for programs? The last question.
Yeah, when the EP comes out, I can take programs, because I could not take programs without songs. I need songs that I will sing when I'm out there, when I'm invited. But I'm open for programs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is really good. Welcome, welcome. So why, like you said, some people have helped you along the line. Do you feel that you're being welcomed by the gospel community?
Yeah,
Generally,
the gospel community actually has been amazing, to be honest. They've been there, they've been supportive, they've been encouraging. I mean, it's been amazing, and somehow I really feel welcome to Lord. Like, it's really good.
okay, what are your expectations right now, especially with what is happening, okay, in the jurisdiction Cameroon? Um, do you look forward to maybe a collaboration, or maybe you just want to take this time to focus on that building your life spiritually and also focusing on your content?
Yeah, for now, I'm really taking some time, some alone time, but I cannot 100% say I'll not work with other people. So, but for collaborations, it's only for next year, maybe around February, March, or let me say March. March would be a good time for any collaboration. But as of now, I'm still trying to build my mind. You know, knowledge is the power in this field. You need that knowledge to withstand all the challenges. So I'm still taking out time to build my mind, to stand firm and be stronger. Yeah.
Well, we pray that God helps you. You know, these things is something that God is the only best help. Before we get to the EP, we know that there are a lot of people actually who are out there who are still, yeah, they put in the context of the world by just like doing something that does not glorify God, you know. So what is the message to these persons who are there trying to beat out, the challenges of life? Of course, they are doing songs that does not glorify God. What is the message? Do you have kind of an encouragement message to them to maybe join you in this new journey? And as well, those who are in gospel, many of them are here also, maybe they're so discouraged as well. Maybe they think that doing secular music is the best option. So what do you have to tell them?
Well, for those who are doing secular music, what I would say is that, first of all, living secular music and living that world is not easy. You have to have that transformation. If not, you just be deceiving yourself, like you're here, the next day you're back there. If you're doing secular music and you're feeling depressed and you're feeling down and you're feeling like you're wondering if you really belong there, or deep down you feel like, I don't know, but if you're doing secular music, just know that you can pray at least now and then. Once in a while, just pray. Once in a while, just go to church. Once in a while, just read the Bible, even if just one line. Like you can start there and you see the way things will slowly come around for you, slowly come around, and then until it will lead you there. But to say that you should saying that I should tell somebody to just leave like and just jump here, it cannot happen like that because you need that transformation. You need those moments that will change you. You cannot just change overnight. You need that pain that will change you. If not, you're going to be here and then the next day you'll be back there. But if you're feeling depression, if you're feeling down, just pray because God is still there for you.
What about artists, gospel artists? There are quite a number of them who are discouraged doing gospel music. So what's your advice to them?
Well, as for the Cameroonian gospel artists, I understand that the Cameroonian gospel industry is still growing and we're not yet really out there that much. But I can say just keep doing you, just have faith and just believe that God is gonna take you higher. Because when you're doing the work of God, God can never really abandon you. So just keep doing what you do and believe in whatever you do. And you never really know what can happen. Don't be discouraged.
Don't be discouraged. And we have this question from H1 again. How many songs do you know gospel? Come on, gospel song. How many do you know? This is a tricky question. And do you think that there are good gospel songs in Cameroon? I want to add up to that also. I mean, gospel artists as well. What do you think about that?
Well, I think Cameroon has a lot of good gospel artists. I was really, really impressed myself when I did some research. When I started the gospel train, I wanted to know at least those who have been doing it and how far they've come and maybe why they've not been heard. I was just doing a little bit of research. Sorry, I had a call. I was just doing a little bit of research and I realized that Cameroon has amazing gospel singers with amazing songs, like good content, good audio, good video, like so many of them. So I was like, what's happening? Is it that they're not putting the songs out there, they're not trying to promote it even a little bit, or what's happening? Or is it that Cameroonians are just ignoring their gospel artists, or what's happening? Because I really listen to a lot of good gospel songs, even those who are in the diaspora, the ones back home, we have a lot of good gospel artists. So I just think we need to push harder. Even though you're doing the work of God, you still have to like push harder because God needs man. God blesses man through man. And if you're a listener, try to like listen to all these gospel songs. That's how you're gonna push the artist.
Yeah, so what about a relationship in the context of relationship from your experience from the secular world?
Pardon? I think your mic is disconnected, please.
Okay. Um, can you hear me now?
Not quite. It's still a little bit low.
Okay, just okay. Can you hear me now?
It's still low, but I can hear you lightly. I can hear you, but not as earlier.
Okay, let me just try to sort this out. Okay.
There's something wrong with the mic.
Yeah, what about now? It's okay. Good.
Sorry,
We are we are good to go.
I can't hear you at all.
Oh my God. Okay, now good. I think it should be okay now.
It's just your normal voice now. I think the mic is disconnected.
Okay. What about now? It's good.
Go
It's
again.
okay. It's okay.
The volume of the mic is back, but it's low.
Okay. Why? It is well with this mic. Okay.
The mic is
Yeah. What about now?
Yeah, it's much better.
We they hear una right on. Okay, because you can hear you both. Okay, they're saying that they can hear us though. So I just okay. What we gonna do is let's listen to this song and we'll come and talk about what the inspiration behind the song. Get to talk about the EP and the new journey ahead. I mean, then we can run up. So let's listen to this song. This song's Naughtiness. The lyrics there is good. I mean, from the content, like the lyrical content of it, you can know that she's a good content. I mean, writer. She's a good writer. So nothing else. This song is also available on YouTube, so you can watch it there after this. Thank you. So just listen, and we'll be back.
And Jesus, I've never been the type who prays every day or calls on the Lord when they're feeling down. But lately something's changed, and I want to be closer. Lately something's changed, and I want more. Nothing else fulfills me. Nothing else is enough. The world is talking to me, but I'm blowing them off now. 'Cause I want more. I want more. Nothing else is enough. He will never let me down. Even through the pain, he's here. I shall fuck a failure and pain try to get in my way. I remember the price that he paid. People them they tell me catch way, but I know say God day. For my souls, my shit alive in the day and my fire in the night. So I la lumière. C'est lui qui me tient la main. Even when I am down, I know the Messiah he died for me. Forever I live remember. Faithful.
So what's your inspiration behind this song? The inspiration.
This song,
Yeah.
well, this song actually is just my truth. It's just like my truth. But to be honest, I didn't write it. I just went to the studio, but I didn't write it. But I knew exactly what I wanted when I went to the studio. I just knew I wanted to do a genre like that. I had no lyrics and nothing like that. So when I went to the studio, I told the guy I want mostly just piano keys, something very soulful, something deep. And yeah, we started walking a bit. Then after that, I just did freestyle, and then I had my song. The song came to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I just did like a freestyle. I just freestyle it. I just sang it like I just freestyle it and then had all the lyrics as you're seeing like that. I didn't sit down to write anything. Yeah.
That's God using you already, and it's just to tell you that you're welcome. So, the last question before we go to the EP, what advice will you give to an upcoming artist who may be struggling between gospel and maybe Afrobeat? I don't understand this, but that's the question.
Well, if you're dabbling with yourself, then you already know the answer. The reason why you're confused is because you're avoiding what maybe something you're supposed to do or something you feel like you should be doing. If you're asking yourself these questions, is because maybe you're supposed to be on God's side, and since nobody's really overdoing it, and you just feel like it's the side of the losers, that's why you're thinking like, okay, I should do Afrobeat because this is like the winners. But you need to know that doing gospel and doing something for God is amazing, and there's nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed of. Or yeah, if you're this confused, it simply means that you want to do gospel. Like yeah, so just follow your heart. Follow your heart. Your heart is telling you to do gospel.
Your song has the EP that's coming up. I guess Nothing Else is one of them, and we have about 5 tracks, I guess, or three.
Yeah, there are
So
4 tracks for the EP.
okay, 4 tracks on the EP. Wow. So okay, so I guess these tracks are about your journey.
Yeah, that's some of the tracks that are mostly talking about me, even though I didn't go direct to the point. Most of the lyrics are really deep. At the same time, there's like just one track that is free and cool that anybody can relate to. So, but like the 3 tracks are like really talking about my journey, getting to know God, getting closer to God, and yeah.
So how do you plan to, or how do people get to, I mean, have this EP? Are you releasing in 2023? I guess you have not put the date.
I intend to release it this month, as soon as possible.
Wow. So, okay, when, or you don't want to disclose the date today?
I don't have a date. That's the truth. I don't have any date.
Okay.
Yeah, even though the tracks are like, let me say, 98% ready, I don't have me a date.
So any day you get up and release, you will release.
Yeah, like maybe I'll give a date one of these days, but right now I don't have a date.
What
But
about
but
the
as for the EP is going to be free. I'm going to upload it free on the platforms, all the streaming sites, and it's all going to depend on individuals if they want to support or not. But the EP is going to be 100% free.
okay? So it's when you say free means that it's gonna be available on digital stores and YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's going to be available on Boomplay because Cameroonians mostly listen to Boomplay now. It's going to be available on Boomplay, Spotify. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
I'll
might
bet.
start with Boomplay first because I think the other streaming sites they take a lot of time. So I might start with Boomplay and then we'll move forward to the other sites later.
Okay, so I suggest that also why you it's free, starting with a gospel career, the times are challenging. Maybe you can create that details stuff where okay, maybe provide your maybe bank or mobile money kind of alongside with the release. So
Yeah, I'm going to leave mobile money, but it's going to be optional.
okay.
Yeah, no
Then
one is obliged to do anything that they don't feel led to do.
okay. So that means that the EP will be available anytime soon.
Yeah, anytime soon it's going to be available.
Oh, wow. So people ready? The EP will be available anytime soon. Anytime soon. So we are at on the 10th of December. So we still have about 21 days to go. So maybe Christmas Day, we will have the EP. So the new joining, what do you have in mind regarding your new joining? Especially, I mean, the stakes are high right now, and a lot of things are happening within and out, like within Cameroon and of course out and across the world. What do you have in mind? Where do you see yourself, especially as a gospel artist? Are you also preparing, bracing yourself to withstand the challenges? And of course, we know God is always there. So what do you have in mind? The new journey ahead. What are your
Well,
expectations?
for this journey, I'm not expecting anything. I'm mostly just letting God lead. I'm not expecting anything from anyone. I'm not doing anything for anyone. I'm not trying to please the public. I'm not trying to be liked or loved or that's not my intention. I'm gonna let God lead, and it's mostly going to be about God. And yeah, and I always believe that God is His people. If you're doing something good for the people, you're doing something good for God. Yeah.
Wow. This world. A lot of people are due depression right now. What do you have to say, especially artists, and many of them might not speak it out, and but why some might be opportune to do that. What do you have to say about this, especially to artists? Because I know artists have these issues as well, being depressed, especially with having bad experiences with maybe labels and with people.
Firstly, I would like to say depression is as a result of the fact that almost everyone is insatiable. And believe me, nothing is ever going to satisfy you in showbiz. Like after this small win, you want something bigger. If you're looking at somebody that got something bigger than you, there's always going to be somebody that is winning more than you. And because of that, many artists are always going to be depressed. Or it could be because of the stress of wanting more, wanting to be bigger, wanting to grow. You do a project thinking that it's going to be big, it's not big, you fall into depression and stuff. But what I'm going to say is that, firstly, it's all about empowering your mind. You have to empower your mind. How do you empower your mind? If you're somebody that does not believe in God, because I know that there are people that don't even believe in God.
Yeah.
But as well, I can say read books that have positive messages that build the mind.
Wow. Okay.
It's not always because now like this, you just mostly read books that are saying how to become rich in one day. No, that's not going to help you. If you really want to have that stamina to withstand stress, to withstand pain, to withstand, because even on Facebook, what people will say to you can literally make you fall into depression like the same time. So if you really want to be able to be strong and fight their depression, it's not with one medication. The only thing you need is knowledge in your mind how to be strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Wow. Well, thank you so much. I guess we have listened to now Minister Meshi. She has talked about her um I mean her story, salvation story. She has talked about the new part which starting with an EP. We've listened to like a piece of the song, the first song she's released, and it's available on YouTube. And the journey is further ahead, and there's a lot at stake, and of course waiting for her. And the gospel community, Cameroon, we're looking at the space where we can be able to welcome our own, show love prayerfully and in other aspects. So it's very, very important. And we're trusting that more people will join us, more people. It's like an army that's marching on, and more people will join. Yeah, in the kingdom now, the kingdom of God. Welcome to the kingdom once more. But also, you just have to be positive, because within the kingdom there's some little greatness in all of the stuff. So you just have to be sensitive and be upright. Be upright. So that's just it. We will continue to pray, and from the part of like 237 Gospel Global Networks, it's like 237 Gospel Global Network. It's a vision which is founded on such principles, where we are able to accommodate as many gospel ministers, pastors, many gospel artists from across the world. And right now we have structures in Cameroon, in Europe, and in USA, and we're building up. We want to be a structure which can accommodate as many persons as possible, just not just now, but also in the future, looking further into the future. And by the help of God, God is helping us to have such a structure. It's like a system which we are creating, where tomorrow, we shall be having things across the world, concerts. We equally extend we're equally extending our hand to anyone who is willing to work with us. Anyone, be it the gospel artist, be the structures, platform. Just anyone, so long as they stand for the goal of the kingdom of God. This is one of the main thing. The Bible talks about we being many are one body in Christ Jesus. That's Romans 12 verse 5. This is the foundation of what 227. And I want to use this time also to send a message to all of us, like Cameroonian gospel ministers, that it's time for that the connection, the working together. It does not matter what platform we are having or where we're working from. It's very, very important that not only Meshi coming, Meshi had maybe a structure before, and maybe it's that structure that's helping her right now. What about those who don't have none of these structures? Everything was taken away from them, and they don't have anything to do. What about those people? So we need to form such a system that can accommodate these people, because I can tell us there are many people that want to really do the right thing, but there is no structure that can really back them up. So that's why we need. Meshi might be very successful in the fact that she already have that kind of structures, despite the fact that she still has some challenges, but she has some structure that's even aiding her in her new journey. But there are many people that might be coming up tomorrow, and that brings us to the part of the structure. Thank you so much, Meshi, and thank you for it's like answering the call. It's an
Okay.
also a very big opportunity, of course, to serve God, and a big journey. It's a journey ahead. At the level of the 227 community, we definitely stand here to, in any way we can, to see how we can support. Yeah, in any way we can. And of course, the other nearby platform, Gospel of Way, GUTV, we're always there ready. And definitely we'll be having such, because I believe that we need to start using also your story to, I mean, you are already an inspiration, to many.
Yeah, I just want to thank those who have been supporting me as well, because I think they gave me a lot of energy and that big push that helped me to keep going. Because there were days that I'm like, how am I going to do? But the people were also helpful. Like sometimes they really encouraged me. Some would call me, some would write, some would ask for my number. They would reach out on WhatsApp. They're going to write me to encourage me, to motivate me. I think that was really, really helpful to on my journey to where I am right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. What about the official platforms that you are right now, and how can people get to you?
Okay, on Instagram, I'm Meshi Official, Facebook, just Meshi, Twitter, Meshi AG, and yeah, TikTok, Meshi for real. I'm still
Meshi.
creating my website. I'm still creating my website where I'm going to have my gospel content. As of now, I'm still trying to, bring about that change. You cannot do everything in one day. I'm still to make the website and everything will be available, all the information about me and everything. Yeah.
Okay, okay, then that's cool. Like I said, we're always here. You have my contact personally. I mean, you can always, I'm here all the time. And of course, me, I will disturb you for sure. I will disturb you so long as the work is for the kingdom. Definitely expect some disturbance from my end as well. I'm always here. So thank you so much again for this session, for accepting to come on live. I pray that God help you, and as well, like I said, we need to the general Cameroon community, whether in Cameroon or in the diaspora, we need to engage in establishing a structure, because many of this will happen, and many of these people we want to like get to the right pattern. At some point they will not be able to do that, because secular way is a system, gospel way is a system, so everything has to be, I mean, everybody is under a system, like it or not, the system of God or the system of the world. So thank you so much again, and I don't know if we have
Thank
questions
you.
from.
Yeah, I wanted to just say that those who are watching, if anybody has any question, let them go ahead and ask us. I've been having a lot of people asking me questions up and down. So
Okay, wow, this song is good. So from the way, okay, we just have much love, Mamayo. We have just people welcome Meshi. We love you. Um, okay, this is about a song. Um, something in the future. We got permits. Oh, oh, sorry. This guy saying, Robavine say, are you married? Okay, Minister H1. So I guess we'll have you live. So when we have you live, we'll answer that question. It was a great show. Okay, so true. So we just have some many comments right now. Love, many, you are blessed. Meshi, love, all of this from people.
thank you, amen.
Um, more grace. So we have quite a lot. Some messages. We are proud of you. Love message, proud girl, more grace, my sister. So
Thanks, Sister Kubai. Thanks. You've been really encouraging me this whole time, and I'm very grateful. And I pray that you're really blessed in everything that you do, especially in your career and your new song that you just released. Guys, go check it out. She has released a new song called More of You, and it's now on YouTube. Yeah. Her name is
You
Akubai. She's also a gospel minister, and she sings really well.
could buy music. More of you. So maybe we are looking for a collab in the near future between you both.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, sure. That's 100% sure.
Okay, so we just have. I mean, those are some of the comments we have been having. Wow, and Minister Kuba has been there throughout. It's also good to see you supporting. We have I mean we also have artists in diaspora also. Yeah, some artists I can see them. That's from wow. Okay, this is good. We have some couple of people, some artists. Welcome Meshi. This is an artist in the States, and
Thank you.
we have a couple
I
of
pray
them.
your
Yeah,
best.
and okay, wow. So, if anyone has a question before we go, so I guess we have exhausted the question. But again, we have discussed on the the salvation story, the new part, and the journey ahead. The new part is the EP that's coming up. So the official flight is available on a platform, and the EP will be available anytime soon, anytime. So yeah, thank you
So
so
I
much.
think
I guess. Okay.
yeah, it's true you got to me and we spoke, but I didn't really know your real role in the gospel music industry, if I may ask.
Okay. It is well. It is well. In the my role, I don't know where to specify. I'm an artist. I'm the president of the founder of 227 Gospel Global Networks. I'm the CEO of Gospel Upgrade. Yeah,
Okay.
GUTV is part of it. GUTV is under Gospel Upgrade, CEO of David Music. So Gospel Upgrade and David Music, those are Euro-based. Uh, Gospel Upgrade is a Euro-based media company. While David Music, it's a record label and management company also based in Europe. Yeah, so I think those are the things that are relative to the gospel. And 227 is the platform which it's talking about the Cameroonians from all part of the world, which we have a community. And like I said, I discussed this with you. We are looking forward to also having you in the community. I mean, when God permit, like especially when you must have gone through the process. I mean, build up yourself
Okay.
spiritually, like you
And
said.
I said earlier that I did a lot of research on the gospel industry in Cameroon, and I noticed that there are really good songs, but they haven't been put out there that much. And
Okay.
I realized that there are also a lot of artists in the diaspora that are really good, and
Yeah.
nobody knows back home. So I wanted to ask, like, how are you guys tackling that? How are you like, are you coming back home, or are you focused just on those who are out there? How are you guys doing that? How are you blending what's out there and what's back home?
Okay. Now in this 227 Gospel Global Network, like I said, we have gospel artists both in the diaspora and those in Cameroon. Like right
Okay.
now, we have structures in Cameroon, we have in Europe and USA. With this structure, we have also a community. Community has includes ministers from all of this part. And now, of
Okay.
course, we're creating a platform to blend. The platform is 227 Gospel Global Networks. This platform we match just everything. And now we recently had our conference there. We started a conference in Cameroon actually last year in Douala. And this year we had our conference in the United States. And next year we'll be having a conference in Europe. And of course, we'll be having an event in Cameroon. So we're having it's a platform that is the goal is to bring Cameroonians from all part of the world. I guess if you follow the rolling, you will see our website is www.227 gospelnetworks.org. So there you will see, understand just everything, what we do, what we stand for. But the goal is Cameroon. It's as a result of this platform also that I have also the mind to, okay, let me engage with you, because I mean this is one of the goal of this platform, to be able to make sure that we create a structure which there are many artists that will be coming up tomorrow, especially that will be wanting to maybe turn from secular to gospel, and also upcoming artists. So we are now preparing that platform where when all of these people come, we'll be able to accommodate them in the right way, definitely the right way, support them, help them. That's why we have a community. Yeah, this
Okay.
community, all Akubai, many of them, Maureen, all of them that are in this community, which we are building gradually. Yeah. So I don't know if you have any question.
Okay, that's really amazing. That's really amazing because I've never really heard of anything like that. You know, yeah. But so that's really amazing. You guys are doing a good job already, and I pray that the community goes really far and beyond and helps, especially those who are struggling to put their music out there. Not everybody at least has a platform like me, who is still starting up. So I really wish you guys the very best. I mean, I wish us the very best.
Of
So
course,
yeah.
us, and we want to see you very soon. We want to see you.
Oh,
Actually, we have a we do free promotions and all of those stuff. Those are things that we actually do, and I mean, we're creating that platform already. Website, blog, all of those things. We already have those structures already, and we have partners that we're also working with. Like we have partners in the USA. Kaga is Cameroon Association of Gospel Artists in the USA. We also have a partner in Cameroon,
okay.
ACM. So we have partners, we're working with producers. I mean, there's quite a lot of things. We're also working with platforms. It's as a result of 237 that you also see Gospel Upgrade in the picture, where Gospel Upgrade is also there. The Gospel Upgrade is separate, it's a platform on our own, and but it's engaged also in the business of the Gospel of Christ in Cameroon as a result of such a structure. So there are many of these things, and we are the process of just building and building, and we definitely are inviting as many persons as possible from members, from the platforms, and yeah. So that's what we're doing already.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's really awesome. That's really awesome.
So any gospel artist who has no platform to maybe share all of those stuff, we are always here. We are always here. We are
Right.
here. Yeah.
I would like to suggest that maybe at the end you drop a link so that they can reach you if they are in need or those who are interested.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
our
think the
email
people are
actually.
watching.
That's our email. Then our website. I'm just gonna type our website dot. What link are you talking about?
Or maybe your platforms like your Facebook, if they want to get to you.
Okay, so
Or maybe your
yeah,
email address as well, because I think that
yeah,
many of them that
that's the email. That's the
share
email. That's our email.
asking.
Yeah, our email it's the 237 gospelnetworks.org. Okay, I will just put site now. So this is the website. Yeah, this website with it you can see everything about us. Yeah. So I think I've commented. Yeah. So that's our website. With that, if you type it, you will see everything about us. Yeah, you will see everything about us, what we do, and for the website to contact us, you can contact us here, and depending on which country you are, we will just connect you with our coordinators. We have coordinators in Cameroon, we have coordinators in Europe, we have coordinators in USA. So we can definitely just connect you with them, and they will take you through the whole process. So, and there's a lot of other things we do, services. We orientate, we also help gospel artists, especially those who are coming, who are starting up with something new. Yeah. So Yeah. So this is it. Say share the page here, Brother Robavine, so we can save 8 times. So the page is 237. I think okay. Okay, Pastor Anita, that's another that's a the president of Kaga, the organization I was talking about in the United States.
Okay.
So she's the founder and president of Kaga, 227 Gospel Global Networks. So yeah, so that's the name. Yeah, that's the name 227 Gospel Global Networks. And our email is there, our website as well is there. So any of them you can reach out to us. Yeah. When you get to this also you see a contact, you can easily reach out to us on WhatsApp. Like I said, we're everywhere in 3 continents now, like 3 places rather: Cameroon, Europe, and in USA. For now we are in these
Okay.
3 regions. We have a team, we have a community. Yeah. So I don't know if you have any question as well, or anybody has question.
I think my questions are settled, and yeah, it was an amazing time. This interview was really good.
Yeah, like I said, 227 is here. That's the email. We're always here and we want to do this more, and we want to do this more to the glory of God. And we hope that we can work together now and of course till Jesus Christ comes. Okay, thank you so much, Minister Meshi. It's been amazing and having you on this session. And I'm so happy that God has shown you another path, another light, it's just a swift journey to follow, and I'm so excited of what is happening. We're waiting for like you
The
said, the EPR, the EP. So, text me, oh, I'm waiting for the text. Oh, okay, this is the day that's coming. Oh, you just want to surprise us, but nevertheless, it's not a problem.
I'm
But
gonna announce a date, but at the moment I don't have a date. But I just know that it's very, very soon.
okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Wow, thank you so so much. And
Thank you too, Brother Robavine. Thank
so
you. I really, really appreciate it.
okay, thank you so much. So just listen to this song by Minister Akubai, and after we end the session with Minister Meshi's song, that will close. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys very much for watching.
Goodbye.
DJ Cleve exclusive, sir.
Light of the world, giver of all good things. I just want to be with you. To gaze upon the beauty of your holy essence. Give me more of you. More of you. Papa God, I want more of you. Give me more of you, God. More of you. Papa God, I want more of you. Take me deeper, draw me closer, teach me to love you more. In your presence, every mountain will melt away like wax, and there is fullness of joy. More of you. God, give me more of you. Papa God, I want more of you. I need a fresh touch from the Master. More of you. Do a new thing. God, I want more of you. In my distress, I cried out unto you. Rejection here and there. Oh God, you hurt me. And then you covered me with your love. Unconditional love. Oh, I cry out to you. Take me deeper, draw me Teach me to love you more. I wanna love you more. In your presence, every mountain. And Jesus, I've never been the type who prays every day or calls on the Lord when they're feeling down. But lately something's changed, and I want to be closer. Lately something's changed, and I want more. Nothing else fulfills me. Nothing else is enough. The word is talking to me, but I'm blowing them off now. 'Cause I want more. I want more. Nothing else is enough. He will never let me down. Even through the pain, he's here. I shall fuck a failure and pain try to get in my way. I remember the price that he paid. People them they tell me can special way, but I know say God day. For my guest souls, my shit alive in the day and my fire in the night. So I la lumière, c'est lui qui me tient la main. Even when I am down, I know the Messiah he died for me. Forever I live remember, faithful start to end. I keep moving with the Lord, 'cause I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more. Nothing else is enough. Jesus, your love is all I need. Oh my God, your love is all I need. All I need. And I want some more. I want some more of you. If I lay myself on the ground, that is when the miracles happen. When I go on my knees and pray, that is when the miracles happen. So I say, oh Lord, come to me now. Come to me now. Come to me, come to me now. Hey, the devil never find me here. 'Cause the Lord is on my side. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah.
That is a song. That's a song. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
That is a song. That is a song, and we shall be having such as much. And
I think your mic is gone again,
you want to say something?
but it's okay. The session is over, so.
You're muted.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
Okay, yeah. So I guess the session is ended. So thank you so much for coming through.
Sorry?
The session is ended. Thank you so much for coming through. I just okay. Want to say something?
The session has ended, right? Or are there any questions?
No, it's ended. I mean, I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
apply.
because I'm still seeing us live though.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, people, and share.